Так, всем привет. Мы продолжаем наш GreedFall проходить. У нас четвертая часть. Буду вспоминать, что там можно сделать. Так, это верю.
What brings you here on Almanawi?
I would like to meet Enon Milfrichteman in order to find an antidote for the disease that is destroying my people. If you were elected, would you help me in this endeavor?
Remember what I asked of you? And then it will be my turn to help you. Is there anything else?
I must leave. Goodbye, Dunkus.
Qua awalum seg.
Какую-то просьбу, да? Не помню, что он хочет. Чья-то поддержка из этих типов. Если правильно понимаю. Так, этот пройдоха вроде благодарен нам должен быть.
To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
I regret to inform you that your High King Vinbar is dead.
And divorced Tire. He was a great man, although he left us a long time ago. But why have you come to notify me of such sorrowful news?
Glendan has informed me that you are most likely among those who will want to take his place.
It is true, and I will perhaps be able to obtain it. I understand that you may be worried about my intentions, but rest assured, I seek only to bring peace to our lands. Peace brings life and prosperity by creating an alliance with the people of the continent. The lives of our people will be improved and happier.
There is something I would like to ask of you. If you were to be named High King, I would be thankful if you could allow me to meet Enon Mil Frichtemann.
Of course. If I become High King, I would be glad to help you. You are Carant's Vignamri after all. If you really want to make sure that I win, you will need to seek the crown of the High Kings.
What is that?
It may only be a legend, but it is said that High Kings used to wear a very ancient crown. The first guardian would have taken it to the grave. If someone were to wear it today, they would surely be chosen.
And where is the first Guardian's tomb located?
Somewhere not far from here, since he fought his last battle nearby. The entrance to his burial mound is said to be guarded by a Nadaig Magaman, the path that leads to it, marked by his spears, and its entrance by a large dead tree. But beware. The Nadaig will not let you enter without a fight. Anything else?
Nothing. I must go. Now we've earned the trust of one of the pretenders. We just need to find that crown.
Are you certain you are willing to influence the fate of all my people to meet Enon Milfrichtemann?
I understand that you might find this idea unpleasant, but the survival of the whole continent relies on this encounter, Siora.
It is my feeling that you do not understand the consequences of such a decision. Everyone on the island will listen to the words of a High King.
Are you certain that you've chosen the right ally? If not, we can go and find another. What's a little menial work when compared to the fate of this whole island?
You're right. It's a decision that is more important than our quest for an antidote. I must dwell on it.
Да, мне не нравится, не хочу, чтобы он был королем. Так, попробую. Хочешь? Ужас.
What brings you here on Almanawi?
I would like to meet Enon Milfrichteman in order to find an antidote for the disease that is destroying my people. If you were elected, would you help me in this endeavor?
Remember what I asked of you, and then it will be my turn to help you. Is there anything else?
I must leave. Goodbye, Dunkus.
Qua awalum seg.
Так, что может уже еще красивый, не помню.
What do you seek?
I am the bearer of bad news. Your High King Vinbar is dead.
Dead. And the first Tire. He was a good king in times of peace, but he was plunged into doubt by your arrival. He was no longer at his people's side.
Glendan told me that you would be one of those keen to replace him.
That's true. If Bladnid was still here, I would have given her my votes and followed her into battle. But since she's no longer with us, I must obtain the title and do what should have been done a long time ago. Drive away the Renaigse and take back our island they want to enslave.
Will you drive us away too?
We will drive away the Renaigse. You are Onol Menawi. You will have to pick a side.
I see. If you were to be elected, I would need your help to allow me to meet Enon Milfrichteman. Only he can help us cure the Malachor.
Why should you be preoccupied with a disease striking those we want to drive away?
I have my own reasons. But you should know this is the best way for the Renaigse to leave the island of their own accord.
You have helped my people. You are our Karants as well. You can count on me to help you. Once I am the High Queen, I will lead you to the sanctuary.
You seem certain you will obtain the title.
Those who covet victory must do everything they can to obtain it. Don't you agree? The old kings wore a legendary crown, which was lost during the war against the people of the sea. Whoever were to retrieve it would be chosen.
And you know where it is?
I believe it is located in the Tomb of the Kings, a holy place not far from the village of Vignamri. I do not know exactly where it is, but it is said that the path leading there is strewn with spears, and that the entrance is marked by a dead tree, and protected by a Nadaig Magaman. Do not worry. I will find this place and retrieve the crown before the election.
If I want to be certain of the outcome of this vote, I'd better go and get this crown myself.
Anything more?
I need to be going.
Quawalem seg.
Так, если я собираюсь за островитянкой, вот мне присоединится, скорее всего, вот этот делать, как за нее топить. Чтобы прогнать. Сторону, вот так. Где он хочет попасть?
It's not possible just now.
Вот. Ловушка. Так,
You're running out of energy. Drink a potion.
что сделать?
Move away. Things are about to get dicey. You're running out of energy. Drink a potion. Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Drink a potion.
to get dicey. Move away. Things are about to get dicey. Move away. Things are about to get dicey. Move away. Things are about to get dicey. You're running out of energy. Drink a potion. Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Так. С другой стороны. Привет, Александр. Смотрел. Я уж забыл, как воевать. Так. Да, я что-то не заметил, а что там озвучка? Там же английская озвучка. В таких играх, знаешь, когда озвучка, ну, оригинальная, да, английская, а перевод на русский, локализация только субтитры. И ты как бы в основном, если хочешь что-то понять, а на слух английский хреново воспринимаешь, ты читаешь субтитры, и уже что там говорят, тебе вообще по барабану. И ты как бы, я вот, допустим, не особо не замечаю, не заметил. Поиграл где-то часок, может. Чего там с озвучкой, косяки? Вообще похуй. Ну, Borderlands 3. Все правильно. пойти. Прям раздают. Или поиграть бесплатно можно. Ну, я гляну. Так, корову нашли. Сейчас.
What are you doing there? Here lie those who fell facing the first invaders, and you dare enter and scatter their bones.
I did not come here with the intention of defiling this place.
No. You came looking for a crown of the High King, hoping to choose the one who will lead us.
Isn't that what you were looking for as well?
Yes, but I am not a Renaigse. I wish to lead my people to victory, and I have come here seeking something that will make it a certainty. And so, do you plan on keeping it for one of those who is too wise or cowardly to come and get it themselves? Or will you give me the crown?
Dertere is a great warrior. If she reigns, she will unite all of the clans. And with the blessing of Enon Milfrichteman, the people of your island will be chased away from here. Think long on this. If you leave her the crown, she will become the High Queen. You will not be able to change your mind.
Вот вроде за, ну как бы, за островитян хотел играть. Вот если эту выбрать, то она типа наших выгонит. Да я вообще от всего отвык. Так, что сделать? Ну это я уже слышал. Слышал, что они сделают.
You have already shown to all that you are not like the other Renaigse. I will not hide from you the truth. Kefradi does not want to welcome your people. They toy with us, take without returning, kill and pillage. I will unite my people and cast all of the Monesenaig into their ocean wagons. They will go and pillage elsewhere.
You want the crown so you can more easily rid yourself of my presence afterwards.
If you give it to me, you will become our Karants. And we do not chase away our Karanten. And also, you are Onol Manawi. You are bonded to this land, not to theirs, no?
I have come here looking for this crown because I need the help of the next High King. I must meet Enon Milfrichteman to ask him to heal my people.
Are you sure that they are your people? Very well. It is a very great honor you ask of me. But you took great risks in order to obtain it. If you give me the crown, I will open the sanctuary to you. You may speak to Enon Milfrichteman. I swear this to you.
Да, не ангелы, но как бы их же начали там щемить. Ох, это там какие-то проводить. Если я ей отдам, то типа война будет. Ну, короче. Плохо. Да, корона у него. Там просто еще один вот этот мутный тип, который там нас подставил, который все торговать хочет с рожей измазанной. И договорились, типа, о встрече, привели туда, короче, Васю, а он, типа, на нас напали туда. Это вот один претендент. Вот это вторая, а третий какую-то дичь несет, короче, типа, какое-то поручение там, типа, сделает. Ну, он вроде самый адекватный. Ну, не знаю.
I have come here looking for this crown because I need the help of the next High King. I must meet Enon Milfrigdeman to ask him to
Я
heal
тоже
my
что-то
people.
спрашивал.
Are you sure that they are your people?
Да.
Very well. If you give... You may...
Да вот только что я поднял. Там мне нужно было, ну, типа, 3 претендента на должность, ну, как бы, Верховного Короля. И, типа, у кого будет корона, того, типа, полюбас выберут. Ну, это вот, я с ней разговаривал. Тот мне торгаш, предатель, такой говорит, ты мне, говорит, принеси корону. Это сказала, что она сама пойдет искать. А третий что-то там, это было в прошлой серии, поэтому я не помню, что он там хотел. Не, ну пусть война будет, пусть это будет короля. Я же типа за островитян.
Very well. It is
Долго,
yours.
дольше
But I
думаю.
hope you will remember what I have done. I helped you so that you will help me in return.
I thank you. You are from this day a friend of Vedluk
Да не, вот
and
как
of
только
our
вот этот
warriors. And I always honor
разговор
words
прям
given to
перед ним.
Karats. We will meet again at Dorhad Ganador for the great choosing. Kwawalem seg, Karats.
Так, окей, что надо повернуться? Есть что интересное? Не запомнился. Да по барабану вообще. Надо уже быстрее заканчивать. Кто-то удачный, у сталкера собака. Ходить там, не переходить все. Уставший, рожа обветренная, ну. Ну и вот это возвращение, это какое-то, бля, это просто. Вместо 2 часов мы 4 часа ехали. Насмотрелся там эти водятла. Имбецил на имбециле просто. Ладно, уже придется. Записки, что-то туда шел, не видел никаких записок. Да, там дичь какая-то непонятная, я вообще не понимаю, с чего это. Там, видишь, как типа хребет начинается уральский. И там такие вот горы. Вот. И всякие дальнобои на своих говнодальнобойных машинах толком никак с говнодвижками, да, они могут подняться, еле тащиться в гору. Хотя сделано там по 2 полосы на подъем, чтобы их обогнать можно было. Но все равно. Еще, видимо, там садоводы с этими, со своими картошкокопаниями своими. Машин реально прям до хрена. И вот проезжаешь вот до точки, где все тут кончается. Там съезд еще с одного направления. Короче, непонятно вообще. Ну, зимой может поменьше, потому что, знаешь, погода хорошая, все за город уехали и начали возвращаться. Надо было пораньше чуть-чуть нам выдвигаться. Мы в прошлый раз тоже там постояли. Угу. В прошлый раз на УАЗе были, и там часть нужно было. Часть мы срезали, то есть объехали по бездорожью. Ну как бездорожье, там дорога, но как бы с жесткими ямами. То есть на УАЗе проскочили. Нормально.
I've been waiting for you. I've got the crown. The council will soon unite. I must go and win. Thank you for giving it to me in the end. You are a Carant now. Have no fear. I keep my promises.
Да, еле тащится, во-первых. Если что-то там случится, да? Часов и не она. Это она. Так. Что она мне сейчас тут скажет? Я обещал.
Congratulations, Deirdre. Teirfredi now has a High Queen who will be strong enough to defend it. I hope you haven't forgotten the promise you made me.
Don't be afraid, Carants. I know the value of a promise, and I have not forgotten your help. But according to tradition, I must go and see Enon Milfrichteman on my own first. Meet me at the entrance to the sanctuary in 2 days, and I will get you inside. I will have had enough time to imbue myself with the strength of Teirfredi.
Thank you, Deirdre. I'll be there.
We've spent 2 days twiddling our thumbs in this village. Don't you think we have better things to do?
Короче, что-то не хочу я задание уже делать. Побочки.
There you are, Carant.
How was the encounter?
Good. Enon Milfrichteman has filled my heart with strength. As I expected, he warned me about the threat the Renaigse are posing for our island. But go. He is expecting you. Stay on the right-hand path and do not turn back. They say those who turn back awaken the guardians of the sanctuary.
По правой тропой не оборачиваться. Думаешь, правой рукой? Сюда. Надеюсь, что нет. Так. Жалко, зачем? Чё испортили? Легендарный, между прочим, перчатки.
And so the child that was taken has returned, the flesh of my earth. You, by simply coming into being, have tangled the strings of destiny of all the other children. I am he they call on Friedman. I have followed each of your steps since your arrival.
I hail you, Enon Milfrichteman. I have come to you to find a remedy.
A cure for the disease of a distant land. Her affliction was to be poisoned by her own children. Her veins rot in stagnant water. Her earth now bears poisoned fruit, and her children wither and die. And still it is those same children who can heal the lands, and with them heal themselves, if they only want it truly. They could be taught by my children, learn to give back in return.
Лица в стволах. В стволе.
But for that, I must survive. I have seen by your side the shadow grow, taking form. Fed by the venom of intrigues from faraway lands, he spreads it today in my sap.
Это про этого Костика.
I don't understand. Who are you talking about?
The one you call Constantine. You must stop him. Or there will be no cure anymore for anything or anyone.
That's impossible. How could that be?
You must leave now. Someone has followed your footsteps. Someone has entered here without invitation. My children are waking and tracking. They will attack all four of us. Flee, or you will be their victims.
Жесткая хренота. Побежать. Давай, побежали. Ну, детки.
I saw a Renaig fleeing the sanctuary. The Monastenaig must have slipped past you. Enon Mil Frichtimen cannot have been pleased about it. Did he still give you the answers you were looking for?
Yes. He told me that the Malachor had appeared because of the way the colonials have treated the earth. It is actually some kind of poisoning, and it would be possible to cure it, but I'm not sure that I understood how.
So, the Renaigse would be the cause of their own deaths. If they weren't on the verge of doing the same thing to our island, I would be applauding. In terms of the antidote, Enon Mil Frichtimen is often difficult to understand. Ask Adonegad.
Thank you, Deirdre. I must dwell on it.
You look like you bit into a bitter fruit. Did you learn anything else?
Yes. But I would like to verify something before I tell you about it.
Fine. You know where to find me once you are done. Quawalam seg, Karants.
Goodbye.
Так, что дальше-то? Улица Константина. Кстати, это лагерь. Ну да, это типа конец. Походу. Там локация. Ну так. Не надумал лазом завестись. Нормальный такой после оптимума на веску. Да 700 даже дорого, я считаю.
My fair cousin, I'm so glad to see you. You are right on time. We have visitors, and your advice would be most welcome. Let me introduce you to the emissaries of the Bridge Alliance and Ptolemy. Seeing them both in the same room is rather surprising, isn't it? But please, your excellencies, explain to us what brought you here.
Sire, I have come to humbly request your help. We have been sustaining terrible attacks.
Really? Are the natives behind this again? Unless it is those traitors of the guard.
We aren't sure. but it is almost certain that the natives are involved. Governor Byrne is hoping that you could send him your cousin, as well as some troops.
It would seem that we are in a similar situation, sire. Our city has been sustaining terribly violent assaults, and our losses are great. Our Mother Cardinal is begging you to send her some help as soon as possible.
Dear allies,
Ну да,
knowing
Кодиак
that you're
такой
in such a delicate situation fills me with sorrow.
стоит, он
However,
тоже...
the size of our troops has greatly reduced after the horrific attempt at a coup. And regarding sending my cousin, she's already very busy undertaking a mission of the utmost importance, without even mentioning the fact that what you describe fills me with fear for her life, which is most precious to me. No, I really don't see how I could be of assistance to you.
Constantine, we cannot remain deaf to the call of our allies. I'm sure I can find the time to go and evaluate the situation.
I would love to accompany you, but my people are being wrongfully accused. I am certain of it, and I want to prove it.
Very well, my dear. You know I cannot refuse you anything. But remember how urgent it is for this antidote to be found. We are so close to it now.
Don't worry about it. You
Ну, у
know
него,
how
да, после
important this mission
того
is to
этого
me.
самого
Well, this
обряда.
audience is coming to an end. Your Excellencies, inform your governors of my cousin's arrival. I hope that you realize how grateful you should be to her.
Absolutely, sire. And we thank you both for receiving us.
May the enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
Ну, интересно, обряд сделали... как их называют? Ну, короче, вот то, что вот у меня на скуле, типа я связан с землей, и вот у этой тоже по-другому. Типа его связали тоже с этой землей. У него, сука, выросли рога, у меня нету. И у него даже жестче, чем у этой Сиоры. Ну, выглядит не говняно, конечно, как будто у него будто лазер насиновали.
Constantine.
My adorable cousin, I am always happy to see you. What news do you bring?
I finally managed to enter the sanctuary at the heart of the island, and I was able to talk with Enon Milfrichteman.
How marvelous! Tell me about it.
The sanctuary is heavily protected. Only a High King can open it.
I remember you saying that Vimbar's death wasn't going to help us. How did you fix this problem?
I had to interfere in the natives' elections and earned the trust of the pretender who seemed to be the best choice.
You really are an outstanding diplomat. My father is an old, bitter man, but he was right about you. Tell me, who did you choose?
Deirdre, the queen of the village of Vedlug. She's quite the radical warrior, but she's a strong leader.
I'm certain that you have made the right choice. And then what did you do?
I was able to enter the sanctuary. It was an incredible experience.
It had to be. Oh, how I envy you. Entering the most secret places on this island, talking to a god. What does he look like? Is he some kind of very old and very powerful Donegad?
No. In fact, I spoke to an extremely large tree, as strange as it may sound.
Fascinating. And I thought that gods were always old bearded men. Did he tell you where the Malachor was coming from? Is it a curse that he cast upon the first settlers?
No. According to him, we are responsible for the emergence of the Malachor. By exploiting the earth so much, we have poisoned it. And the disease has contaminated us through the water we drink and the plants that we eat.
Strange, and yet it seems plausible. So there wouldn't be an antidote.
He says that the earth can be healed, that his children know how to do it. I suppose he was talking about the Donegada. He also said that by healing the earth, we would heal those who live on it.
This is a fascinating revelation. It won't be easy for our neighbors to accept it, however. I'm afraid that even my father might receive it with skepticism. Did he tell you anything else?
Ну, как бы, надо же выяснить, правильно? Надо, значит, ему сказать.
Yes. Something rather disturbing. He talked about you. He said his existence was in
Сейчас он
danger
начнет
because of you.
нервничать.
Really? But that doesn't make any sense. I never hurt anybody on this island. Unlike our neighbors, I have never abducted or tried to convert islanders.
I don't think that's what he was referring to.
Cousin, please, you know me. I have made some mistakes, but I never threatened anybody. The only person who I put in danger is you. And you know how sorry I am about that.
Yes, I do know.
Forget about it, will you? This god manifestly wants us to pay for the sins of our fathers and to have his revenge for the invasion. By sowing the seeds of discord between us, he's probably hoping to weaken us. Do you realize that you have succeeded where everyone else has failed? The whole continent should be thanking you. Is there anything you would like to tell me?
Так, что наши
I must take my leave.
Take care, and come back soon.
Да, мне кажется, он в курсе. Что у нас с физиономией стало. Нет, сейчас-то он даже неплохо выглядит. Чем был-то вообще какой-то черный весь. А штурм-то это эти, походу, да, островитяне. Что, ну, да. Почему этот сирены новые, ну, штурмовые? Пиздец. Так, я все забываю, мне надо так, сделать зеленый. Так. Работать. Улучшить. А, у меня вообще новая броня. Эпичность. Да. Так. Что за... Нажимаю просто.
Lady Desade, I've been hoping you would come.
Your Excellency, I heard news of the attacks against Hikmet.
We have had our differences, but none can deny your incredible efficiency. You must surely know that were we not desperate, I would not trouble you with this.
I'm listening.
Да,
Animals,
одинаково.
creatures have been attacking us relentlessly. They throw themselves upon our defenses day and night. They do not even try to avoid our weapons, rushing as if to swamp us in infinite numbers. Our best soldiers fall exhausted from fatigue, the others die shredded by their claws. Please find the origin of these attacks and make them stop. If we cannot hold out, the entire population of Hikmet will be devoured. I sent a small group of trackers so that they might follow the trail of the creatures. Their last message came from a dangerous area in the hands of natives. The savages are certainly at the root of these evil attacks. Who else could have trained all of these creatures?
Could you indicate the zone in question?
Alas, no. I didn't get the information. You must meet their officer, who will know how to guide you there. She's leading our troops in the outpost at the entrance to the city.
Very well. I shall depart immediately.
Be so kind as to keep me informed. This affair is driving me to madness.
I would like to broach a rather unpleasant subject. Your treachery.
I beg your pardon? I am at a loss for words.
Have you forgotten that after sending me to save your savants, that you then again sought my assistance? According to you, I needed only to convince the Tiana Hakkadaktus to provide us with a remedy. But you used me like a pawn, seeking in truth to capture her.
I cannot understand why you are reacting in this way. I was certain that the witch doctor would refuse to help us. They have us marked down as enemies, after all. And I had good reason to believe that you would not resort to physical persuasion.
You were even ready to use brute force against your own allies.
Whatever do you mean?
After wounding the Tiana, your spy attempted to kill me, Excellency. And you dare to tell me that my anger is exaggerated. Can I remind you that to assassinate a legate is to declare war against her sovereign?
I promise you that I had no intention for any harm to befall you. That man went beyond his orders, I assure you. I implore you, please accept my sincerest and profound apologies in the name of the Bridge Alliance.
I can only give you the benefit of the doubt for now, Your Excellency. In the meantime, you need not keep a candle lit for the return of your sire. He paid for his audacity with his life.
He would have been made to answer for such infamy, I assure you. Once again, I apologize sincerely for this crime. It should never have happened. In any case, we need to get our hands on this woman. The remedy is perhaps...
There never was a remedy. It was a wild goose chase. Perhaps even some sort of machination.
No. That is terrible. This is a great setback. How could I have been so naive? What a shame. I am truly sorry that you risked your life in vain. Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
I have taken care of your problem with the caravans. The merchants should now be able to reach Hikmet.
Captain Rainhild has sent a message to that effect. You have done a great service for me. Though there is something that bothers me. I was told that you met these savages and then let them go. They showed no mercy at all with your own merchants.
The congregation is not in conflict with these natives, and has no wish to begin one.
Your famous neutrality. Well then, you have solved the problem, and I would be discourteous to deny it.
My pleasure. I imagine the captain must have informed you of all that we learned.
Indeed, and I am extremely worried. An attack of any significant magnitude would be a catastrophe for our city. We have the means to repel these savages, but it will not be without great losses.
Perhaps there is another way. The natives have clearly expressed their wishes. the freedom of their brothers and sisters.
I see where this is headed, but I fear that they were not honest with you. A few natives are being held in the prison of the Coin Guard, but a handful of warriors does not seem to justify an assault of such commitment.
They were not speaking of just a few soldiers, but of kidnappings. The victims are only villagers.
This is inexplicable. We have taken no villagers. Of course, we answer their attacks in kind. And at times we have taken prisoners on the battlefield. But what use would we have for a few fishermen, hunters, and weavers?
Might it be possible that these kidnappings have taken place without your consent?
I doubt that. But of course, it is always possible that a few bandits might have stolen a shipment of arms. If that were the case, that would explain a great deal. Since you have been of such service to my people, and this grievous affair seems of great concern to you, would you be of a mind to lead the inquiry? Capture a few of these savages. Make it your mission to make them talk. We must understand what is going on before they attack.
Very well. I shall get to the bottom of this affair, Your Excellency.
Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
Ну, что-то какая-то дипломатия.
I have to go.
Где война?
Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my lady.
Интересно, вот их атакуют. Как это отразилось там? Давайте посмотреть. Фактически. Да все какие-то мутные. Я уже тут никому не верю. Запизделись. Правитель. Я не я. Атака за атакой. Тут не дало. А, ну какая-то зверюга лежит. Бака. Реально идут. Черт, не хватает. Сильнее еще. Диалоги вроде и полезные, там что-то рассказывают, но как это... Не думаю. Какие-то вон чернотой какой-то еще. Что-то тут не то.
You managed to make it through. A group of these enraged beasts managed to get past our defenses.
Yes, we fought and defeated them. But how did they make it through?
My men are exhausted. We killed some of them, but we were overrun. Our situation is getting more and more desperate. I don't suppose I need to warn you about the dangers of this road.
Actually, that's why we're here. Governor Burren sent me. He wants us to find a group of trackers.
And I hope that he'd sent you as reinforcements. Silly me. It looks like all we're good for is dying to protect his bloody city. But you wanted to ask me something.
I must
Да
go.
что-то я не хочу
Goodbye, Captain.
Goodbye, Your Excellency.
затягивать. Ну, все-таки надо.
Hello, Captain.
Your Excellency, what can I do for you?
Governor Burren asked me to investigate the abductions the rebels told us about. If we could find the origin and free their comrades, I'm sure they would stop their attack. I need to locate and speak with the other rebels. Do you know where they could be?
No, they don't attack often. I fear that...
Hello, Captain.
Your Excellency, what can I do for you?
Можно было поставить здесь отметочку, да, какой вариант приведет к развитию квеста.
Like I said, Governor Burren is hoping that I can find a group of trackers with your help.
I'd like to see you try. Indeed, I was ordered to send out a party of scouts, which I did, despite our losses. They were supposed to find the bastard who's been sending us these critters. One of those savage sorcerers, no doubt.
Can you tell me which way they went?
Sorry, Your Excellency, I won't tell you anything until I receive some help. You have to understand, I hope that these men are alive. They are also under my command. But those who are here with me now are my main preoccupation. And as we speak, they're dropping like flies. Not to mention the fact that if this outpost falls, there won't be much left to protect the city. So you can go and tell the governor that if he wants me to help you, he will have to help us first.
Что я немного не понимаю. Вроде согласились, что типа будут их выселять. Чего нахер мне помогать?
I understand that your situation is desperate, that you want to take care of what appears most urgent. But it is not simply about me saving a few men. It is about stopping these attacks once and for all. By getting to their root cause, I intend to put an end to it. And then any help you hope to receive won't be needed any longer.
You hope that you will stop these attacks, but you have no way of knowing whether you'll manage to do so or not. Sorry, Your Excellency. Make sure you tell the governor what I've told you.
Maybe we can avoid going to the governor and save time. There aren't many of us, and I don't have any soldiers to give you. But perhaps I can still offer my help.
We were supposed to receive a shipment of ammunition and medicines, but we're still waiting for it. If you can bring it to me, we would at least be able to heal ourselves and have enough bullets to sustain these assaults.
Do you know where this material came from?
From your city, New Serene. The caravan transporting it was supposed to pass through here 2 days ago. It must have been attacked. But with a little bit of luck, its cargo should still be intact.
Very well. I will retrace the path. It shouldn't be too difficult to find it.
The 3 of you won't be able to bring the crates back by yourselves. 2 of my men will accompany you. Please, hurry. Without them, we're even less likely to hold.
We're departing right away. I must go. Goodbye, Captain.
Goodbye, Your Excellency.
Вообще непонятно. Ну что-то ни хера не понимаю. Зачем мне это нужно?
Soldiers, are you the ones who were supposed to help me search for the caravan?
Yes, Your Excellency.
We're ready to leave as soon as you wish.
I'm ready. Let's go.
We'll follow you.
Here! There are tracks of a heavy carriage. They must belong to our caravan.
Let's take a closer look. This looks like the place the carriage left the road. There are also some animal prints. They were being chased.
They must have tried to escape them by taking the small path.
Да они-то бесполезны. Что ты делал? Садыш. Дальше что? Это выбор без выбора. Я вот не хочу, допустим, им помогать. Зачем мне это прям в сюжетном задании? А потом еще второй город. Ну как-то затянуто это все. Научились типа на ошибках, да? Bound by Flame неожиданно закончилось быстро. Тут давай, блядь, 50 часов диалогов ставим. Сука, как у меня херня так. Включено. Овечки, блин.
They're all dead. They were torn to shreds.
But the cargo is still here, and it looks like it's in good condition.
As for the carriage, it's damaged. And without it, we'll have a hard time transporting this to the outpost. It'll take a little bit of work, but I should be able to fix that.
Make it quick. I'm afraid that the beasts may not give us a lot of breathing space.
Повозку починить некому, да? Еще ремесло второй уровень. Не, все, ребята. Вот это не ко мне. Даже такого нету. Ладно.
There. It's a makeshift repair, but it should be enough to reach the outpost.
We'd do well to depart now. Dragging this carriage won't be easy.
Let's go. An attack could happen soon.
Here you are. I don't know how to thank you. Our cargo has finally arrived. With this ammunition, we'll be able to hold back the assaults, and the medicines have already
Я
given a
думал,
boost to
сейчас
3
реально
of my men.
подтянем.
It was not an easy task. So I'm
Нас
pleased
будут
that all this
нападать,
has
мы
been
будем
useful to you.
отбиваться,
Here,
тащить.
take this. This is all I can offer to thank you, but I give it gladly.
Thank you, Captain.
50 копеек.
I must go. Goodbye, Captain.
Goodbye, Your Excellency.
Дальше что? Так, иди, Санитес. Меджи. Разведчики теперь типа выяснили, конечно. У нее, да?
Hello, Captain.
Your Excellency, what can I do for you?
Now can you tell me which way these trackers went?
They went towards the west, where the rebels are most numerous.
Are you talking about the Donea Extragal?
If you like. The governor is certain that these savages are behind the attacks, so I sent my men to find their camp. This isn't the first time that we've tried to find them, but now our survival depends on it.
I see. Well, thank you, Captain. I will try to find your man and put an end to all of this.
Good luck. And if my men are alive, send them back here, will you?
You can count on me. I must go. Goodbye, Captain.
Goodbye, Your Excellency.
Кстати. Сидят.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Are you the scout sent by the governor of Hikmet?
Can't you tell?
He was worried that he wasn't getting any news from you and asked me to find you. He wants me to help him put an end to the attacks. Have you discovered anything?
Yes. A camp of rebel savages. We suspected there was one around here, and we finally found it. They must be the ones sending us the beasts. They all come from this region, and these barbarians have sworn to eliminate us. So we...
You may be right, but I'd rather be certain. I know the leader of this camp. I'll go talk to her.
You knew of this camp? These savages are responsible for dozens of deaths, maybe hundreds. Why didn't you inform the governor?
Because I'm a diplomat, not a scout. You should go back to the outpost now. I'll take care of all this.
Так это эти друзья. Такое желание уже быстрее это все закончить.
I wanted to speak to you about the assaults that Hikmet and its outposts have been sustaining.
Assaults? We have nothing to do with it this time. My men are not ready to attack the big city.
They're not being attacked by men, but by beasts. Dozens of them.
So, they are also attacking the Renaigse? That's a relief.
What do you mean?
The animals are attacking us as well. They throw themselves at any man crossing their path, as if they were enraged. They even throw themselves at the camp's defenses. I had never seen anything like it before.
We need to find out what's making these beasts so aggressive before they overpower this part of the island.
We? Do you want us to work together?
Why shouldn't we? Don't you want to stop this too?
That's true.
Mal! Our guardian! He had changed! He is attacking our own!
What? Come, follow me!
Что некоторые звуки не проходят. Ничего себе, беспануло.
I will make you regret to have come to our island.
Так, где мы? Нефтяная штука. Ой-ой-ой-ой. Ее убили.
You're running out of energy. Drink a potion.
Things are about to get dicey. Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Какой-то жирный. Чересчур. Так. Так, что у меня есть еще? Буря, паралич, щит.
What happened to our Nadaig?
No idea. I'm sorry. It left me no choice.
You fought bravely and you did what you had to do. Our guardian had changed. It no longer recognized its children, and it was the one leading these beasts against us. Something really bad must have happened to it.
It looked strange, as if it was sick.
Guardians don't get sick. They are far more than beasts.
And yet you and I saw the same thing. At last, the attack should stop now. What are you doing here?
Who are these Renaitse? Spies?
They only came here to discover the source of the attacks.
And they thought we were responsible.
Why are you still here? You should have gone back to the outpost.
I'm sorry. We were uncertain that we could trust you. You said you knew these people, and then we heard cries, and saw the giant creature attacking their camp. And we realized that it was this creature who was leading the beasts.
And you discovered that we weren't to blame.
Yes. I'm really sorry. We should go back to the outpost now.
Победила дружба, что ли?
If we let them go, they'll tell their leader the location of our camp.
Are you prepared to swear that you will never speak of this place?
You saved our comrades and maybe our city by killing this beast, so... Yes. We swear.
I hope that they will be true to their word. Fine. They can go.
We are extremely grateful.
Thank you, Darren. Now, let's go tell the governor of Hikmet about this guardian.
Qua awalem segrenaigse. And if you find the one who's behind all this, kill him.
Ну это типа Костя там что-то гонит. Так, тут есть у нас... Уж не знаю, что тут качать. Хорошо. Ну, сейчас до города доберемся и как бы кончим всю группу. Дальше борда будет. Еще что-нибудь перекушу потом. Рыбчик. Так. Молодец. Borderlands будет. Так. Это сейчас. Тоже. Один у меня товарищ месяца 2 назад еще говорил, да, Borderlands, короче, все. Поиграем в коопе. Нет, на торрентах я не видел его. Ну, как бы я рассчитывал-то в кооперативе играть. Вот. Двушку стоит. Стандарт Edition. Ну, я посмотрел, такой посмотрел. Вот. Так, и почему нет? Можно запретить.
Your Excellency, have you been informed?
I've been told, yes, that the attacks have ceased. Hikmet has been saved, thanks to you. Was it the natives, as I suspected?
No, they were not the cause, and were also victims of the attacks. Their losses were great. The animals answered to the call of a guardian, whose behavior was totally unlike the others. I have never seen anything like it. It was as if it were drunk, possessed by an unquenchable thirst for blood.
These creatures normally protect the natives, answering their call. Why did this one attack them? Are you certain one tribe is not attempting to dominate the others?
I don't think so. The Guardian looked sick. No native would treat such a creature like that. There's no doubt that someone is behind these attacks, but currently I have no idea who it might be.
I suspect you will lead the investigation and unravel the mystery, as is your custom. While waiting, take this. It's nothing much, but consider it a gift to thank you for your help. Without you, the population of
100
Hikmet would have
копеек сейчас
suffered
подарит.
terribly.
Thank you. I'm happy to have helped you avoid a massacre, Your Excellency.
Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my lady.
Вот типа. 2 шара. Так, и сейчас мне этот второй город, да? Там тоже хранитель, походу. Ну ладно. Второй больной хранитель завтра будет с ним разбираться. Сегодня. Как тестовый верчок. Как он называется? С GreedFall закончим. Да, 10 минут. Получается. Ну, 7, да? 7-10. Начнем борту. Так, ну все. Конец.